start with a statement from Coach Moore, and we can move to questions from there.
Bittersweet. Our kids hung in there. It wasn't the prettiest of games for us. Got to give Duke a lot of credit, mixing the defenses up. And I've got to do a better job of recognizing that and trying to put our kids in a good position, a better position maybe. But we also had some people that didn't shoot the ball quite as well as they normally do. And we won because we rebounded. Obviously, we really stress that, feel like it's the most important part of the game. So even on a night when maybe you don't shoot it as well, if you can limit them to one shot of possession and you can get some second and third looks, it makes a big difference. And thought that was the case tonight. Thought our post players stepped up. Erica obviously had a very good game, and then when Elisa spelled her there down the stretch, thought she did a nice job as well. Ace Koenig the first half, she hit some big threes for us. Grace Hunter did a great job of getting to the rim for us. And like I said, a lot of, Dee Dee made a couple of big plays down the stretch as well, came up with a couple of big possessions. So definitely a team win.
Status on Grace's?
I don't know yet, but it doesn't look good, let's be honest. So it's very, like I said, very bittersweet, disappointing.
Obviously, it was a key time in the game when she went down. I mean, what did you tell the team to, it was a focus point too, to make sure everybody...
Well, I mean, again, they were all upset, but I think at that point it was pretty, we had a pretty good lead with, a minute left or so, and, Kai did a good job coming in, hitting one or two of the free throws, maybe both of them, I think. And but, I know it was definitely a solemn locker room after the game. It's hard to fully enjoy it, that's for sure.
This is kind of your fourth big player lost in the last year. Kind of, what's your personal mood, and how do you personally move forward?
Yeah, we just we lost Kayla Ely a couple of weeks before the season, and all you can do is the next player up, Kai Crutchfield or Monty Hawkins. One of them's got to really step up. Both of them, preferably, got to really step up and provide us some help there. And all you can do is get back in there and keep working. And those kids are talented players. I believe they need to play it with a little more urgency, and hopefully they will now. That's what we miss with Grace. Played with a lot of energy, played with a lot of passion, and we'll miss that. But like I said, the others got to step up, and the other players on the court have got to maybe do a little bit more, and we got to keep moving forward.
To follow up on that stepping up, Erica, you came into the game averaging about 5.6 points a game and shooting about 40%. Obviously, your numbers tonight were considerably higher than that. Different mindset for this particular game, the fact that the opponent you were playing, first ACC game, what was the motivation?
It's a rivalry between the two schools, so it's automatically, it pumps the team up. And I knew coming into the game, their post players, they rebound hard. And so I knew I had to out-rebound them. So that was really the mindset the whole game, is just go to the boards, crash the boards, put it back up, or just help my team get extra possessions, because I knew at the end of the day, that's how we win the game.
Coach, is Leslie the type of player that even when she struggles, you feel like she needs to play?
I thought she did a great job. Again, I don't know if I'll butcher the name, Gorecki. Was an awesome player, great scorer, and she did a nice job of attacking and getting to the free throw line. She's just hard to handle, but I thought Kiara did a pretty good job at least trying to run her off the three-point line and make her attack instead of nailing threes. So I thought that was a big part of the game. She did an excellent job defending her, and so that's what we talk about. We ask, not when you're not shooting well, what can you bring to the team? And I thought she did a great job defensively most of the night.
Let's talk about Elisa's game and clutch.
Struggled the first half. I don't know, maybe a first ACC game. A little bit nervous. But like I said, I thought down the stretch, I thought Erica was a little tired there with a few minutes left in the game, and thought I'd give Elisa a chance again to see what she could do, make sure we could get up and down the court and go get rebounds. And, I thought she did a nice job down the stretch and, hit some free throws and was able to score a couple of buckets in there. I thought that was down the stretch. I thought that was a big. We weren't shooting the three very well in the second half, so I thought that was important that we get the ball inside some. And I thought they did a nice job. And we hit some free throws down the stretch too, which is always nice.
Celebrations subdued, but you guys did tie the best mark in terms of starting the season in school
Right.
history. What does that mean to you? I know it's subdued somewhat, but
Yeah.
that's still quite an accomplishment.
Yeah, I'm proud of them. We haven't talked about it a whole lot. We're real big every year. We say the non-conference schedule's one season, and then when we come back and start ACC play, it's a new season. So we really hadn't talked a whole lot about the streak, but I'm proud of them. Again, what that shows to me is that you're bringing it every night. You're ready to play. And so again, even on a night when maybe things don't go your way, you're able to overcome that adversity and just work and find a way to win. So extremely proud of them. This is my 30th year, I think, as a head coach, and never experienced it. So proud of what they've been able to do on a consistent basis.
Anything else from Coach Moore or Erica? Thank you, everyone.
Thanks, everybody, for being here. Appreciate it.